In this video, we shall discuss about the equation of a circle. Before we start the equation of a circle, we should know what is a circle. Circle is a locus of a point which moves in a plane keeping a fixed distance from a fixed point. That point is known as the center of the circle, and that locus of that point that will form a circle. Now, the first case, if the center is at the origin, that is the coordinate 0 0, and having the radius r, then what will be the equation of that circle? This is the circle whose center is at origin. Okay, we are going to find the equation of this circle. Let P is an arbitrary point on this circle having the coordinate h, k. So, if we draw perpendicular from the point P on x axis, this length is h and this length is k, and this is the radius of the circle, that is r. So, by Pythagoras theorem we can say that h square plus k square equal to r square. Now, we are going to find the locus of this this arbitrary point P. So, we have to substitute this h by x and k by y to get the general form of the equation of this type of circle, that is x square plus y square equal to r square. Another equation of a circle having the center at the point alpha beta and the radius is same r. This is the center alpha beta. Okay. Now, if we draw the perpendicular from this point, from this center and from the point P, what is P? P is an arbitrary point on this circle having the coordinate hk. Okay. So, and from the center we draw another perpendicular on this perpendicular. Okay. So, this length will be h minus alpha, as this length is alpha and this is h. Okay. And this altitude of this right angle triangle, that is k minus beta, and this is the radius of this circle r. So, by Pythagoras theorem on this triangle, on this right angle triangle, we can say that h minus alpha whole square plus k minus beta whole square equal to r square. So, the locus of this arbitrary point P, to get that locus, we have to substitute h by x and k by y, that is the general form of the circle, this type of circle, that is x minus alpha whole square plus y minus beta whole square equal to r square. If we expand this x minus alpha whole square plus y minus beta whole square equal to r square, what we will get? X square plus y square minus 2 alpha x minus 2 beta y plus alpha square plus beta square minus r square is equal to 0. Okay. Now, if we compare this equation with in this form, that is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. This is the standard form of a circle, second degree equation, standard second degree equation of circle. Then you see this g will be equal to minus alpha, f is minus beta, and c equal to alpha square plus beta square minus r square. Okay. So, from this, what was the center? Alpha comma beta. So, the center will be alpha comma beta, that is with this form the center will be minus g comma minus f, and this c is equal to alpha square plus beta square minus r square. By calculation we can find r equal to alpha square plus beta square minus c, alpha equal to minus g and beta equal to minus f, putting these two value. So, that radius will be g square plus f square minus c. So, ultimately, if the equation of a circle is given in the form x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0, then the center is at the point minus g minus f and the radius will be root over of g square plus f square minus c. Equation of a circle whose endpoints of a diameter are x1 y1 and x2 y2. Okay. So, again we are going to find the locus of a arbitrary point, let that point is P, H, K on the circle. So, this is the angle formed here, that is semicircular angle, that is 90 degree. So, slope of these two, product of the slope of these 2 points, these 2 straight lines, line segment, as these are perpendicular, so the product of the slope is -1. Now, slope of this straight line, that is k minus y1 by h minus x1 into slope of this line segment, that is k minus y2 by h minus x2. Product of these two is equal to -1. Now, by calculating we will get this. Now, to get the general form, that is x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 is equal to 0. This is the equation of a straight line having the endpoints of a diameter are x1 y1 and x2 y2. Now, if a straight line touches both the two axes, then you see it touches x axis as well as y axis. Then the coordinate of the center will be alpha alpha and the radius is also alpha. So, ultimately the equation of the circle will be x minus alpha whole square plus y minus alpha whole square is equal to alpha square. Okay. Of a circle touching x axis, then if the coordinate of the center is alpha beta, then the beta is the radius, then the equation will be x minus alpha whole square plus y minus beta whole square equal to the radius square, that is beta square. And if it touches y axis, then if the coordinate of the center is alpha beta, then the radius will be alpha. Then the equation of the circle will be x minus alpha whole square plus y minus beta whole square equal to alpha square.